Storytime Sunday. And we're both
itchy.
Incredibly itchy.
Oh my god. You'll see a picture, but I'm covered in bites.
It's so bad. If you watch the Friday vlog or the vlog from Friday released on an opposite day of Friday, whichever day is the opposite of Friday, you will see that there was a big pool of water where we were playing, and I'm assuming that's where the mosquitoes were kind of cultivating and growing and humping.
I don't know if I got the puddle or not.
We'll find.
Hopefully I did.
But there is just so many mosquitoes. It is so awful there. And we are just covered. I even talked to my baseball team. They are covered too. But that's
really?
not, yeah, they are. But that's not what we're here to discuss. We are here for a Storytime Sunday, and we are going to drop this schneik like it's hot.
Schneik? This guy doesn't even have a signal I know.
Right? Oh, are you turning? Who knew?
So yeah, so Mr. Sass, do you want to tell yours first?
I will tell mine first. This was my first site I ever worked at in security. And it was around Christmas time, and everyone's being really, friendly and happy. Everyone really liked me there. So this guy, he's always like kind of strange, and
Itch.
oh, I'm so itchy. It's so bad, my legs. I just want to tell this story. Oh God.
And like it feels so good, but it hurts.
So this guy, he's always kind of strange, right? Like, I don't know, he just seemed kind of weird, kind of off to me. So one day, I see him outside. I'm posting notices around the elevators. Pay attention! Idiot.
This guy shouldn't have went. So really, only 2 cars would have made that because
We all would have made it if that guy was stupid. Sorry for my road rage. But yeah, this guy was always kind of strange, always kind of weird. And then, one day I'm posting notices, and I say, oh, how are you, blah, 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 blah. And he goes to get in the elevator, he's like, oh yeah, by the way, Happy New Year, James. Grabs my hand, shakes it, I'm like, okay. And then the elevator door starts closing, and he's like, oh, wait. Stops the elevator, takes off his glove, and he's like, Happy New Year. And I'm like, okay, Happy New Year. I'll see you later. And I was like, wow, that was like really weird. I was kind of like creeped out by it because it was just so strange, right? Especially how he went about it. So I go into my office and I review the camera footage of him going into the elevator. So I see us shake hands, and then I see us shake hands again. Door closes, and then he like pulls himself into the corner, and with his hand, he took the glove off. He went, smelled his hand, and like, it wasn't like it was like closed his eyes and went, and I saw his body like raise. It was the weirdest thing I'd ever seen. Yeah, Miss Sass finds it hilarious, but I find it really creepy and really strange. Like, the first time I ever met this guy, I was in our key room putting away keys, and he like kind of like stood in the doorway. He's like, oh, you're the new guard? Oh, you should come up for some drinks after. We'll get to know each other. What? Who are you, strange old man? But yeah, so that's my creepy guy story. It was just bizarre, and I'll never forget it. It was just really weird. And, don't
that
smell
is
it.
really weird.
I know I smell fantastic, but it's so weird. Weird people.
Right. So my creepy person story was I was living in Brampton at the time, and me and my cousin, they had like this fair at a mall near my house, so we were like, oh, let's go. We didn't have any money, but we're like, let's see if we can get on rides. So we go there, and we see this guy, and like he starts talking to us, and we're just kind of like, yeah, whatever, like we're just here to go on rides. And then he just like keeps trying to talk to us, and then my cousin, I forget what he said, he was like, he wanted my number. I don't even remember exactly what it was, but it was something. My cousin was like, do it, oh, blah, blah, like trying to get me to like talk to him, and I'm like, I don't want to, like you're making me feel super uncomfortable right now. I don't want to. So anyway, we left that day. We ended up getting on one ride, and then we went home. So like a couple days later, I'm with my other friend Vanessa, and we see him, and I'm like, what the hell? And it was like nighttime, and we were walking home. I don't know if it was to her house or my house. Either way, we were walking, and like, he was legit following us. We would turn because we were like, what the hell? And he would follow us, and we were like, oh my god. So we're like whispering, we're like, oh my god, what do we do? I'm like, okay, we're gonna run, okay? And she's like, okay. And then we're like, 1, 2, 3, and we just took off. We went running. I didn't see him chase us, nothing. We just, so scary. And like, I kept seeing him places, and I'm like, is he like following me? Does he know that I'm going this place? Like, I don't know. It was just really scary. I just kept seeing him.
It was me! And I'm back! It wasn't me.
Yeah, it was creepy. Okay, I have one other story.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, so in high school, there's this guy. He was like a couple lockers down from me, and I guess like I never noticed him, but every time I go to my locker, I guess he noticed me. And I started going to my locker one day, and there was a note in there, and I was like, what the hell? And all my friends are like, ooh! And I'm reading it, and it's like, you know when you put like a word, and then beside each letter you put another word or like a sentence or whatever. So it was like that, and it was locker, and then my locker number, and then he wrote like all this stuff, and I'm just like, what the hell?
So what could he put? Like locker for L, octopus for O, cucumber?
No, he was putting sentences like I don't know. It was weird, and I was just like, okay, whatever. And then I saw him one day, and like he starts talking to me, and I didn't think anything of it. And then I just kept getting notes in my locker, and like one day I didn't come to school, and the next day I came to school, and I had a note in my locker like, oh, you didn't come to your locker today. You weren't at school today. And I was just like, what the hell?
Weirdo.
Yeah, it was weird. It was weird.
At least I would have like stuffed a puppy in there to surprise you or something.
Oh, now I love you. It was weird, like.
People are strange.
And maybe to them it's not weird, but I was weird too. I don't know.
It's a socially awkward thing. We've all been there. We have those years.
True story.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you have a creepy person story, leave it in the comments, or even better, make a video so we can watch it. Creepy.
Or if you have some nice nails handy, maybe come give us a scratch, because I'm so itchy.
Yeah, we're also, we can't pay you, but we will, we'll put it in a video. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this Storytime Sunday with creepy people.
Yes, let us know your creepy stories. Have you had anyone follow you or leave you weird notes, or just like smell their hand after they shake your hand?
Don't count me though. I always do that anyways. See ya.
Haylee.